Hey guys, what is going on? Original Bon Jovi here, and I hope you're having a great day. Last week we celebrated the clan's 8th birthday, and Skirata Reaper also passed 1,000 followers on Twitch, which is pretty wild. There's been a lot of work taking place behind the scenes, and I'm really excited to dive into the Black Ops 4 beta soon enough. But before we get too far into this rather provocative video, I'd like to start out by talking a bit about the gameplay that you're watching. It isn't a new one, and in fact, it's from the very beginning of BO3, way back in 2015. Our Croatian Call of Duty god Vanya is here testing out the Haymaker on Nuketown. He dies on a Merciless, but luckily ends up bouncing back and gets his first nuclear medal using the OP full auto shotgun. And once again, because this is Vanya's first nuke video, you'll notice he doesn't play as aggressively as he normally would today. It's a great throwback gameplay regardless. He begins round 2 with a Brutal and Hater on standby, which allow him to easily collect the nuclear medal in spite of the crazy server lag. Vanya keeps getting unstoppable medals until the game ends, and I've gotta say I've got a lot of respect for someone who can keep their cool like that in spite of a lag spike. My personal internet is so bad right now that I can barely even connect to PSN, much less stream on Twitch or record videos. I'm moving across the country in a few weeks, so with any luck, that'll fix the situation for me. But it is what it is. We're all looking forward to seeing some really incredible content from Vanya in the new Call of Duty, and I think you guys will be impressed by just how far he's come in the last 3 years. That brings us to the topic at hand, Black Ops 4 and Fortnite. Even though there's still more than 2 months until the game actually releases, a lot of people have been wondering, what, if anything, will happen to Fortnite? As someone who's remained loyal to the Call of Duty franchise in spite of turmoil in the last couple of years, it's hard for me to say. Across the board, you see people ditching Call of Duty just left and right. The competitive players, the YouTubers, the streamers, and just your average gamers. Fortnite has been more of a cultural fad than anything else in my humble opinion. People like Ninja are out there playing with celebrities for tens of thousands of viewers. People who probably wouldn't normally watch a stream. And I think that really does help to make gaming more of a mainstream activity. Regardless of how anybody feels about Fortnite in particular, I think this is a great development. But what isn't so great is the toll it's taken on the Call of Duty community. Can the new Black Ops game potentially turn things around in this respect? I believe it can. Treyarch has a very strong track record, as some of the best titles like World at War, Black Ops 2 all came out of their studio. They know what's at stake here. The fact that they're including a Battle Royale mode at all shows that they are listening to the fans. Now, some people don't like that it's coming at the cost of a single-player campaign, but sacrifices have to be made. My theory is that if Black Ops 4 is successful in resurrecting Call of Duty, it won't be the result of Blackout. Now, I'm sure people will grind the hell out of it, however, it's catered toward a certain type of player. People quit playing Call of Duty mainly because they disliked various things about the game and where it was headed, whether it be jetpacking, balance issues, riot shields, and so forth. They didn't quit because they prefer Battle Royale to first-person shooter. If Blackout is done properly, I expect it may win over some die-hard Fortnite fans. But with that said, it's hard to get into details, because we won't be able to try it until September. I don't want to blow Call of Duty's influence out of proportion here, and I'm not suggesting that everyone who plays Fortnite is simply a disillusioned COD fan. BO4 will not literally kill Fortnite. That's obviously not the case at all. But if the quote-unquote regular side of the game is received well, especially by personalities at the top, like Nadeshot, Courage, Korean, Sprat, or Pamaj, what we'll see is a trickle-down effect that does actually change people's perspectives in the long term. This could have a real impact on Fortnite, no doubt about it. There probably won't be much of a difference in the competitive scene, but what we're talking about here is the popular level. Once Call of Duty returns to the limelight, Fortnite will begin to lose its grip on the gaming community. If Treyarch continues pouring effort into their game, adding new content, stuff like that, keeping people engaged, they've got the potential to recover what was lost by Infinite Warfare and World War II. But when you take into account the new health system and many other changes that are being implemented, there is definitely room for error too. We'll pretty much have to wait and see what happens with the beta this weekend and hard launch in October. So for right now, these are only predictions. Feel free to tell me what you guys think in the comments section below. And if you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. I'm Original Bon Jovi, leader of Skirata Gaming, and until next time, peace.